Hello, everyone.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. You can cut this one.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Go ahead.
Right.
3, 2, 1.
What are we going to say if it's going to be harmony?
Well,
Welcome to It's Mostly True.
we always what we do, right?
I don't know what we do.
いつもニック言います。
Yeah, you start with 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Moscow.
Is it, it's mostly true? Or just mostly true?
Mostly true.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. And welcome to Mostly True with Nick, Mario, and Yumi.
Hello, everyone. It's good to see you.
I may have got the order wrong. It could have been Yumi, Mario, Nick, or Mario, Nick, Yumi. I said Nick, Mario, Yumi because that's the chair order.
It's Yumi, Nick, and Mario.
Yumi, Nick, Mario. Right.
It's always like that.
Mhm.
Yes. And welcome to our Mostly True. Today we'll be discussing mostly true English used in Japan.
Oh, so it's all from Japan.
Yep,
It's
it's
not-
all for
Oh,
Japan.
okay.
Yes, yes.
Well, I think let's introduce it properly.
Go ahead.
There's many English that's misused or used incorrectly.
Yep.
Probably because of Google Honyaku or other terrible translation options that you have.
Yes, Google Translation, it's one of the options, and then you've got different like Yahoo or even Line Translation. You know, there's so many applications.
You know, at the
that
end of
people
this
use.
video, I'm going to recommend a good one.
Oh,
Oh.
great!
Yeah, so people have to
Stay-
wait
Stay
until
tuned
the end.
until you. Yeah,
Yeah.
stay tuned until the end for Nick to recommend a good translation.
And I'm sorry if
application.
you already know it, but you listened until the end.
I found some very interesting, lots of interesting English that have taken photos of it. So today we're going to discuss, like the Japanese and the English,
Okay.
and why did it go wrong?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, some of them are funny, really. It's so interesting stuff.
I can maybe comment on
Okay.
why it's strange in
Yeah.
English if I can.
Well, let's start with them with like why is the usual strange part? Why Japanese language when translated in English, not properly translated, naturally will reflect into a really poor translation, and obviously that translation can have different meanings as well.
And
sometimes they're funny too.
Sorry to interrupt. I just want to let people know that when people try to use Japanese in other countries, like on T-shirts and those kind of things, and even tattoos.
Oh yeah,
They can make the same errors. So
Oh yes, yes. We will look at that. So we will look at like the Japanese English used in Japan, like mistakes that were made, why they were made. Well, Nick and I will try to break that down for you, and also we will look into the opposite side. Like tattoos or any other Japanese that is used in Europe or the United States.
Often T-shirts.
Or T-shirts that have a really, really awful meaning. Okay. Well, we're going to start with the first one. This is something that I found online, and I'm going to ask Yumi to read the Japanese.
There's so many. Mario's looking through a whole
Yes.
series of
いつも見てるの？
on these.
Yes, and
errors.
why could it go wrong? This is something that
あ、
I always.
調べてるの？
So
English
I
in
have it.
Japan.
Yes, I found so many of them. So we're just going to look at that. Why could it go wrong? Which one do we go first?
Well, they're all
Yes.
good.
Yes, they're all good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the first one. This was found in the park, as you can see it on the screen.
I'm looking at it now. It's quite
Yes.
funny.
Yes. So the Japanese one is Yumi. Can you read the Japanese one?
お子様の監督をお願いします。
お子様の監督をお願いします. So, and the English, this was really funny. Like the English goes, I would like to oversee your child.
That's great because parents are tired, right? Parents are very
No,
tired and they
so
need
Nick
a rest.
Nick is gonna explain
Okay.
how do we understand this English version. I would like to oversee your child. So Nick, you're reading this.
Yeah, well,
what are you getting?
Well, it sounds like there's some special staff in the park that will take care of your child and look after them, for you
There you go.
as a free service.
Yumi, 合ってますか?
どういう意味？
So basically, お子様の監督お願いします. The English translation, I would like to oversee your child. We have I, so obviously there is a staff in the park who is going to look after our children. That's what it means in English.
あ、そういうこと？
Yeah. Well, it's because the word oversee,
Yes, oversee. Look,
合ってる？
kantoku basically. Well, kantoku can have many meanings. Kantoku can be a coach as well.
うん。
But in this particular case, as a verb,
うん。
oversee means, like...
watch
carefully.
your child for you now.
Yes, but I would like to
Yeah.
oversee your child. As you can see it on the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to your YouTube channel so that you can see this
Yeah.
part. And this was really funny.
これ愛がおかしい。
Well, can't you just show the picture up to the
No,
screen?
no, no. Yes, it's going to be on YouTube
Oh,
channel.
right,
Yes.
right.
Thank you, Nick.
Sorry, I'm not very good at this technology stuff.
Yeah, so that was really, really
え、何
funny.
がおかしかったの？
いやだから like お子様の監督お願いします it means please look after your children. That should be the correct.
うん
Yeah,
Yes.
but this is the opposite.
Yeah. So what it says on the signboard, it says I would like to oversee your child.
I want to know who it is.
So-
Who is the staff member that's watching over all of these children?
So
なるほどね。そういうこ
so-
とね。
so that was yes, maybe please supervise your child.
うん。
That's probably the better idea.
No.
Oh, or just please, please watch your children.
Please watch your children would be a
Mm.
good idea. But if you really want to use the word supervise or
Mm.
Maybe please watch your children should be the right one. So
Would be
instead of
enough.
お子様の監督お願いします like literally translated, it has a completely different meaning in
うんう
English.
ん。例えば英語だと。
Yes.
なんていうの？
Literally, you want the literal translation?
うん。
There it is.
That's the literal.
That's the
translation.
literal translation.
But
直訳。
うんうん。あ、そう
But
そう
this
そう。
is wrong.
そうで英語だったら普通に。
Yeah, but Nick mentioned. Please
well,
watch over your children.
please watch your children.
Yes.
Mm.
That's what
Would be enough.
that
People
would be enough.
understand that.
People will understand that. So this was really funny. Like ご飯が止まらない。
ご飯が止まらない。
Yes. ご飯が止まらない。How would you say
止まらない。
ご飯が止まらない？
Tomorrow night can't stop.
うん。カンスト。
Yeah, you can't stop, right? 止まらない。ご飯が止まらない。
eating。
Yes, right?
うん。
Right, so ご飯 basically translates in English as eating.
うん。
But this was a really funny product that said, I cannot stop the eating rice. So I cannot stop the eating rice.
どういう意味？
The eating rice.
Yes, I cannot stop the eating rice. So in this, Nick, how would you understand this? I cannot stop the eating rice.
The eating of rice. Well, it
This
sounds.
is funny.
Well, it sounds exceptionally formal for a start, right? I can't stop the eating rice, Deshaun.
うん。
So
Okay.
what is this? This event, this very serious, action of the eating rice.
You're taking it too seriously, man. I cannot stop the eating rice. Obviously, the object is eating rice, so you
Yeah.
cannot stop the rice who is eating things.
Oh, that's even funnier than mine.
I know. That's what
But
I'm
hang
saying.
on, now listen here. No, I've got to explain to the audience
So-
because otherwise they'll think I'm an idiot. I'm an English teacher. My job is to correct grammar.
I know, but that's
So I'm
not-
looking at the incorrect article, which is the definite article, right?
Okay.
So I'm looking at the eating rice. So it's obviously some kind of very specialized eating of rice. But how you're looking at it is a lot funnier.
But
than mine.
that's the reason
Yeah.
why this person has posted this
Yeah,
photo. I cannot stop the eating rice.
うん。
要するにご飯を食べてる米が止まらない。
あ、なるほどね。
Yeah.
So, stop eating rice.
Stop rice.
Stop
Rice is-
rice.
So
Stop
it could
rice.
be, yes, it could be like that.
No,
Rice
no.
is eating people.
Oh,
そういう
yeah.
ことか。
Ooh, it sounds like a good horror movie.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Horror movie now.
so that
The
was
eating rice.
that was really funny, and I wanna say thank you to that guy who posted this
Yeah.
photo. That
And
was
I want to say
fantastic.
sorry
Yes.
to that guy who posted the photo by looking at it from a grammatical
Yes.
point of view.
It's ご飯が止まらない would probably be translated as I can't stop eating, right? Nothing to do with the I cannot stop the eating rice. So,
Oh, so rice has nothing to do with it.
yes,
Oh.
but no, the translation was
Oh, okay.
obviously this is where the mistakes happen.
Yeah.
Because once you look at look when you check the word gohan, it comes out as
Rice.
rice in
あ
many
あ、
places.
そうだね。
So that was fun.
Ah, so it's the wider sense of gohan, meaning
So
food.
that's right. That's
I
right.
see.
Now this something that I would like to comment because it's a little bit naughty. So we're gonna keep this.
Well, I think
Yeah.
it's a little bit naughty, so maybe we don't do that. Are we gonna do
Yeah,
that one?
I don't know.
It's a bit naughty. It's
It's a
an
bit-
R18 level, that one. R18.
Yeah, but this
adults
was
only.
this was really funny, you know, like, and I want to know how
Okay,
did
we're
this
skipping that
happen.
one.
Yes, this was more funny, you know, like this was a menu from a restaurant in Kyoto,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, and the person who posted was really funny. He goes, you know, he took a photo of the menu, as you can see on YouTube, and he says, I can't remember the last time I had random rice. I'm usually more of a specific ice person.
Randomized.
So anyway,
アイス
on the menu, you know, like in the category of desserts, there are three choices. Random, one of the three choices is random ice.
Doesn't sound very delicious, does it?
Now, what is that?
It should be free.
Random
日本語だと?
ice. In the random ice. So, you know, how could this have gone wrong? You know?
Well, hang on. Random means in Japanese いろいろ, right?
いろいろ. That's right. There you
And
go.
ice is kori?
うん、
But I don't think this is kori in this case because you don't put kori on the menu, right? You probably and it's under dessert, so automatically I would understand. Living in Japan for so many years, I get this as ice cream.
Because
Oh,
Japanese
okay.
people don't say ice cream; they say ice,
Ice.
right?
Ice, right?
I
So
see.
there you go. So this is where you know, like this is where the mistakes have happened on the menu. You know, random ice. So
But also-
いろいろな ice cream basically.
って言いたいんだよ
って言い
ね。
たいんですね。
But we wouldn't in English. We wouldn't say random either because that brings images of like someone covering their eyes.
And choosing
That
random.
one,
There you go.
random, you know.
There you go.
So I would say something like selected or assorted or something.
Assorted
you know.
ice cream, selected ice cream. Yeah.
Ice cream of the day.
Ice cream of the day.
Hey.
Now here comes a really nice way for you to say it. But just translating for いろいろな ice cream, rice, random ice is definitely not not hard. You know, like this was really interesting. You know. Okay, let's move to the next one. There is another couple of really unique.
The more adult ones. I think.
Yeah, more adult ones, but I'm gonna skip those. Okay, this is something that I don't understand, and how. I mean, hotel industry. For example, hotels are establishments that where not only Japanese but people from around the world, you know, can stay.
Well, yeah. So their English should be at least should be fairly accurate.
Exactly.
Pretty accurate.
Yes, exactly.
It should
That's
be.
what I'm saying. So in this particular case, how is it possible for the hotel not to, you know, like have an English staff or somebody who can speak good English to check this signboard? Because this is a sign from a key drop box, as you can see, and it says, okay, Ryumi, can you read the Japanese, please? Oh.
何これ
There you go.
はい
There we go.
追加生産のないお客様はこちらにカードキーをご返却ください。
So it's quite very simple, right? So, and the English version goes, click here for customers without additional payment.
What?
And then with no full stop,
Yeah.
continues, please return the card key. As you can see on our YouTube channel, it's right over there. Now, how could this have possibly gone
Wow,
wrong?
because there's a lot happening in that English.
And that's right.
There's
yeah.
a lot happening in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
There's
know.
lots of things going on. So 追加生産のないお客様. So, okay, 追加生産 would be additional payment, additional fees. Okay. But where did the word click go?
Well, it's even more than click. It's that click here for.
Click here for.
That pattern there is causing a major miscommunication in that sentence.
That's right. That's right.
クリックってだってこれどこをクリックするの？
そうですよね. Right.
Yeah.
So we need to click here
So
for
I'm assuming
customers.
there's a button somewhere.
Yeah.
どこ
そうだよね。
button.
そうだよね。
Where is the button I need to click? But it's a key drop box. It's where you drop your keys when you check out.
なんでクリックにしたんだろうね。
That's something that was like, how could this have happened? You know?
Yeah, but it goes beyond that because the next part says click here for customers without additional payment. So I want to find a customer without additional payments. Okay, 見つけたいね. I want to find that kind of customer. I should click here.
I should click here. Yeah, and customer without additional payment. So So that's what it means. So if you click here, you'll probably find the people who stayed at the hotel and who didn't have any additional
そう
fees.
そういう人たち見つけたい。
そういう人たちはの一覧が出てくる。
なるほど。っていう意味になっちゃうってこと。
Well, that's how it will go. So this is something that was really kind of blew my mind, you know. So that was funny, you know. That's the thing. And you know the use of ing and ed, it's always been, you know, like a little bit of a problem in Japan. Like for example, 私は退屈です. Okay. How would you say it in English? Think about it. What would you do? How would you say it? 私は退屈です.
What's 退屈 mean? I forgot.
Bored.
Okay.
Bored?
Yeah.
つまらない
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
So that's what it means. So automatically, you know, like people with a little bit of a lower level English, I don't know, for some reason they would use ing. And it would become, I'm boring. Okay. 私は退屈です. You know, like literally, translation means I'm boring. So it's 私が退屈.
Yeah.
Right? I am, but we have 私が and 私は different, right?
でもこれ中学校の時にやったけど。
Yeah. So.
Well, that's interesting grammar lesson for the audience. That use of the present participle and the past participle.
Yep. Right.
Because it changes the, I guess, the meaning of your expression, your sentence. Right? If you say, I am boring, it means, you know, 私はつまらない人ね。
つまらない人です。I'm boring. 私はつまらない人です。
So, but if you want to express that the situation you are in now, okay, feels つまらない.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, then you say, I am bored.
I'm bored.
And you can say the situation, 状況は it is boring.
It is boring. Yes.
But my feeling,
yes,
bored.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I watched the football match last night. It was boring.
Yeah.
So the action doer was not you; it was the football match. That was boring.
And the kicker, the result.
And the result, I was bored.
I was bored.
Yeah. Okay. Now this was something that's another very interesting. レジ袋は有料です。
レジ袋何？レジ袋
は
有料です。
有料？
有料です。
お金がかかります。
有料? What's that? Let me read the English to see if I understand.
Okay.
Information for shopping bags.
No.
Yeah, it's gone now. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
We're just finding the image.
Takes time a little
One more
bit.
time.
Yes.
There really are a lot of images, guys.
Huh?
Yes, we just got a lot of those. There we go.
Okay.
Here, read here.
All right. Shopping bags are fee charging. Okay. Well, I can get it. I can get the meaning.
You can understand this.
Yeah. Only because I see the bags with prices on them.
That's because, as you can see here, the bag price. Fee charging. That was a bit of it. That's a little bit, you know. But the last, so this is where, you know, like it's shopping bags are yurio. Like it means you have to pay.
It's the opposite of murio.
Yes, it's
murio
the
is
opposite
free.
of murio.
Murio is not free.
Not free. So shopping bags. So how would you say it in proper English? Shopping bags are not free of charge. Or what would you say?
Shopping bags. Oh wow! I've been outside my country so long. Let me think about that. Hang on. Wow. I can only think of shopping bags are not free at the moment. There's a charge for shopping bags.
Yeah, there is a charge for shopping bags.
もう一回言って。
There is a charge for shopping
そうだね、
bags.
そうだね。
But I'm sure there's a lot more people out there who can write a better translation.
Right, and this was fun. You know, can you look at the bottom, Yumi?
ご入用のご入用って何？
ご入用ってまず。
ご入用の方はレジ従業員までお声掛けください。ご入用って何？
多分ご購入の方は多分 maybe ね。
ああ。
Yes. Or ご用の方。 ご用の方 maybe New York is probably even the Japanese is wrong. As you can see on the YouTube, this was really interesting.
でもこれポッドキャストの人わかんない。まあいいか。
Yes, it's the English version is please contact the cashier.
Please contact the cashier if you hope any help.
And we need hope, really.
No, actually, I can talk about this actually, because the expression "if you hope for any help," it's almost derogatory.
Yes.
Derogatory, guys. Sorry, it's almost like looking down on someone. You know, if you hope for any help, you better contact the staff. You know. Am I right? That's a little bit of a derogatory kind of nuance, isn't it? If you hope for any help.
Yes. Anyway, the point was like
if you want any help.
Yes. If you need an assistance, please contact. Please ask one of our staff, or please ask our staff for assistance. You know, that's all you need to say. You know.
Because hope means hope. Well, hope as a means is kibo, right? Kibo.
Go kibo. This is where it got. This is where it got wrong. Right. This is where it got wrong.
Similar to like wish now. Wish and hope. I wish for some help. Please. You know.
Yeah. So that was a bit. Okay. Next one. This was a sign for a toilet. I believe it was taken in from again in Japan. Toilet, as you can see it on our YouTube, it says "iriguchi wa achira." Okay.
I can read that Japanese.
"Iriguchi wa achira," and then the English goes,
"Okay,
an entrance is that."
What?
Ta-da!
どういう意味？
An entrance is that.
Okay, so that would be 入り口はそれだよ。
Right, 入り口は。
それ、そういうみたいな。
Yeah, but how could this have gone wrong? Okay. Achira, it's probably the problem there.
Over there, right?
Yes, over there. Yes, but you know, when they study English, you know, like here and there, it's a very common. Or this and that, it's very common in study.
Okay, yeah.
This is a table. That is a bag. Yes, こちらとこれはそれは right. Yes, and this is where it got all wrong. An entrance is that.
So how would you say that it directly translated into Japanese?
Into Japanese,
like directly, like from English directly back into Japanese.
But that's what I'm saying. 入り口はachira.
Yeah, but that's the correct Japanese, right?
No, that's the correct Japanese. If I translate the English into Japanese, the Japanese is always correct.
Okay, how about the not correct Japanese? If you translate the literal meaning of the English like that, because it's strange, isn't it? Right?
Okay. If I'm going to go with that as sore, then I'll go like 入り口はそれです。
Right, yeah. 入り口はそれです。
からかそれは入り口です。Okay. And then, but the
そうですか。知らなかった。
Oh, thank you.
That is a toilet entrance? I didn't know that.
So that's where it got all wrong. An entrance is that. Yes, an entrance is that. So if they really wanted to make 入り口はあちらです, the entrance, what is it?
Okay, so you're saying that the mistake was a result of the fact that in Japanese that kore sore is also translated as this and that.
Yep.
And then here and there is the same.
Is the same.
Okay.
That's what happened.
I see. So in English we have very separate words for those situations. Yeah.
これが最後かな。
Yes, and the last one, like here we go. Yumi?
お会計前の商品をトイレに持ち込まないでください。
This is a very common thing nowadays, like and I have seen this in many shopping malls and supermarkets. You're not allowed actually to take any of the goods that you haven't bought in the laboratories.
Oh, so you're not in a shopping mall, you're talking about in a department store.
Anyway, department store, shopping mall, everywhere you go.
Well, no, but in a shopping mall, you can't leave the shop without
true.
So it's a department store,
It's
or a store with a toilet in it.
A store with a toilet in it. And the English, as you can see it, please do not bring unpaid dudes to the toilet.
How did that happen?
Dude.
How do you spell dudes? Is it D-U-D-E-S?
Dudes.
Dudes. Oh, wow, because that's better than what I thought it meant. Because D-U-D-E-S is like a dude, like a friend.
A friend, right. Please do not bring unpaid dudes to the toilet.
Oh, so it's a spelling mistake. So close to being correct.
Very close. This was
close.
You did a very good job, but that was really close.
So close.
D, if you switch to G, the English becomes okay. Yes. It's just a spell.
Yeah.
じゃあ合ってるんだ。
Yeah, because dude, if you change the first letter, it becomes goods, right? Unpaid goods, that's okay
そ
now.
うか。確かに。
Dudes.
Right.
But I think it's funny because we have a word that sounds like dude, okay? The spelling is different. It's D-U-D-E.
D-U-D-E.
Right. And that basically means
Dude.
kind of like a friend. Yeah, you've heard it, right? Dude,
Yeah.
a friend.
Dude.
So, yeah, don't bring your unpaid friends into the toilet with you.
なるほどね。
Dude, you can't come in here.
Dude.
I haven't paid for you.
Yeah,
That's
that's
good.
right.
That's
That's right.
good.
So that was one of the stuff that we wanted to share with you guys. So I hope you find them interesting, and make sure that when you translate something, if you really have to make a signboard, like it depends on your budget. I'm sure some companies do not have much money, so they want to do it in-house.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do in-house, at least look for Nick. What is the recommendation?
Well, with a caveat, there's no perfect translator.
Particularly not from Japanese to English and vice versa.
No. So it's always a great idea to ask either a native speaking friend or a person who has very good English, or of course you can pay a service like a translation service to check it for you. With that caveat, DeepL is a very good translator, a translating website that you can use. It's usually, but here's the trick though, you can't just put one word, okay, and ask it to translate because there's not enough context.
Okay.
Context, like the word without the situation can have different meanings, right? So the full sentence is required to get the best result, translation result, okay? So don't just write a word and then look at the translation. Write the full sentence. Then you'll get closer to the meaning that you want. Maybe.
確かに。
Maybe.
先生たちもお医者さんとか歯医者さんとかみんなディープL使ってる。
Yeah, but again, it's not perfect. I've seen it make mistakes, but compared to other options, it's pretty good. Pretty good. But you can't trust it completely. Because there's one thing that, here's one point. Okay, so DeepL, like many other translation services online, use very, very formal language.
Yeah.
When Japanese you say keigo.
Yeah.
So again, the English becomes very formal. So it may not suit your needs, because it may sound very strange to the receiver if it's too formal.
確かに。
So that's another reason why it's good to get someone to check it. So yeah, the grammar might be good and it's not strange, but it may not fit the situation.
そうだね。確かに。単語だけじゃなくて文章を入れた方が。
Yeah. I would use DeepL as a first step in translation. Not the final step, but it's a great first step.
確かに。
Yeah, that's the part. Okay, next, like there is some couple of tattoos that gone wrong.
No.
Yes, particularly in the kanji part. That I'm looking at it right here. Yes.
Oh no. And a tattoo is forever.
And tattoo is forever. And you know, I believe, you know, like this trend that has started many years ago, I believe, you know, like of having, you know, like your body covered with tattoos is quite popular in Europe.
Yeah, sure.
And,
in many
United
countries.
States, many
Zealand too.
countries.
Yeah.
Yes, Japan.
Yeah.
You know, like it's of course the culture. It's still a little bit, you know.
Well, in Japan, until the 1700s, tattooing was quite accepted. It was had very positive, you know, cultural meanings there. But recently, in modern times, it's mostly connected to organized crime, I think, yakuza and things like that.
Yes. So this is something, you know, like it's not only the Japanese people are wrong when they make something in English, but also we make lots of mistakes when we want to look cool by adding a character, like a kanji written on as a tattoo, because we think it's really cool, because we think it's really artful. Yeah, but the meaning, you know, when a Japanese person see that tattoo, they just go into tears of it. Okay, I'm gonna show to Yumi some of the stuff, you know, like, and Yumi, what do you think about this? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It's coming.
Well, we can talk about just one, but we can talk about it the next time. No? It's perfectly fine. How did that happen?
It's in the camera reel.
Yeah, I know. But just a second. Yeah. Would you have this tattoo?
No.
What does it mean?
Fun.
Fun.
Like fun.
あ、ふーんじゃなくて
No,
ふ
no,
ん。
fun.
What's fun mean?
A poo-poo.
Are you kidding me? This person
And
has.
that
This person
that
has.
person is a
poo-poo
tattoo right over there.
written on there.
Oh yes, I'll post this one.
A question. Is that what about in Chinese characters?
No,
What is-
same meaning.
Same meaning.
Have the same meaning. Yeah.
どういう意味だよ入れ墨
It is a meaning.
What's that one?
Tattoo.
What does it mean?
Tattoo.
Oh, I had tattoo.
He had tattoo on tattoo.
A tattoo on a tattoo.
This is something
Okay.
that we can show next time for you guys, so you can enjoy this part. But anyway, today we just looked at the English. There's so many stuff.
Well, that reverse advice to English speakers out there. If you're going to put a Japanese tattoo on your body, ask a native Japanese speaker or a very good Japanese speaker to help you.
Exactly. Even though sometimes, you know, like when you go to this tattoo parlor studios, you know,
Don't trust the menu.
Not always, you know, like they may be correct. So make sure you have your character that you want to have it for life. You know, make sure it's the right one before making a mistake. And when you go traveling or, you know, then to Asia, and when Japanese or Chinese or any other countries who use kanji see you, they'll probably burst into tears and probably would like to take photos. Same way we take photos when we see wrong and funny English. Until next time, thank you very much for watching our podcast.
Yes, this is Yumi, Nick and Mario of Mostly True, reminding you that what we've said today is mostly true.
That's right. So we don't take any responsibility.
No
for
responsibility
that. No
whatsoever
Right.
for any errors that you may find in this podcast or video.
Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening to our podcast. We look forward to our next podcast.
time. Yes.
Yeah, next time.
Yes.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.